On opposite sides of the globe, two heritage agricultural worlds are quietly writing a shared story of incredible perseverance and deep-rooted human dedication to nature. One world features the green dragon rising amidst the sun and wind of central Vietnam, while the other harvests liquid gold from the heart of Canada's forests. Neither is just a simple agricultural product. They represent the pinnacle of heritage, where human labor meets the rhythmic cycles of the Earth's natural seasons. Witness the contrast between the vibrant heat of the tropics and the icy stillness of the north, where life flows through stems and trunks alike today. Farmers in both hemispheres prepare their tools, ready to face the elements and continue a legacy that has been passed down through many hard-working generations. Despite the thousands of miles between them, the spirit of agriculture remains the same. A patient dialogue between the soil, the climate, and the human hand. In Vietnam, the dragon fruit is a symbol of resilience, thriving in sandy soil where few other crops can survive the harsh heat of the sun. In Canada, the maple tree holds the essence of the forest, waiting for the precise moment when the frost thaws to release its precious, sugary lifeblood. When the sun dips below the horizon, the Vietnamese countryside transforms into a luminous sea, a testament to the ingenuity used to manipulate the plant's cycle. Meanwhile, in the silence of Quebec, the only sound is the crunch of snow under boots as workers prepare for the brief, intense window of harvest. Two different climates, two different cultures, yet one single purpose: to bring the finest treasures of their land to the tables of the world's consumers. This is the journey of the green dragon and liquid gold. Now, an exploration of agricultural excellence and the timeless heritage that connects us all to Earth. In Binh Thuan, the secret to off-season success lies in the mastery of light, a technique that turns night into a productive extension of the day. As the switches are flipped, the darkness is conquered, tricking the dragon fruit plants into believing that the long days of summer have already returned again. This biological manipulation allows the green dragon to bear fruit multiple times a year, ensuring a steady supply for the global markets that crave this fruit. Soil management is critical here. Farmers must balance the specific acidity of the sandy ground with organic fertilizers to produce the sweetest, most vibrant fruit. Every plant is treated with individual care, receiving a precise blend of nutrients that have been refined through decades of local experience and modern scientific research. Water is a precious resource in this arid landscape, so precision irrigation ensures that every drop is utilized effectively without wasting a single precious ounce. Pruning is an art form, requiring a keen eye to identify which branches will yield the best fruit and which must be sacrificed for the plant's health. The sun of central Vietnam is fierce, but under the careful management of the farmers, it becomes the fuel that powers this incredible agricultural engine. As the fruit matures, it undergoes a stunning transformation, turning from a humble green bud into a vibrant, flaming red jewel of the tropical desert. The intricate scales are a marvel of nature, protecting the soft, sweet flesh inside from the harsh elements while creating a visually stunning piece of produce. The harvest requires perfect timing. Picking the fruit even a day too early or too late can drastically affect its sugar content and overall shelf life. It is a labor-intensive process that brings the community together. As teams of workers move through the fields with practiced speed and remarkable coordination, each cut is precise, ensuring that the plant remains healthy for the next cycle while the fruit is preserved in its most pristine and beautiful condition. The pride of the Binh Thuan farmer is evident in every piece of fruit, a tangible result of their year-round struggle against the wind and heat. Post-harvest care is just as important as cultivation, as the fruit is cleaned and sorted to meet the strict quality standards of international export markets. Only the best fruits are selected for export, representing the highest tier of Vietnamese agriculture to consumers in Europe, America, and across all of Asia. This seal of quality is a promise from the Binh Thuan people that every fruit carries the authentic taste of their land and their hard work. The cycle continues as one harvest leaves and the next generation of buds begins to form, fueled by the relentless energy of the Vietnamese sun. Inside, the fruit is a refreshing contrast to its fiery exterior, cool, crisp, and subtly sweet, a perfect antidote to the heat of the tropical climate. For the locals, it is more than just a crop. It is a source of joy, health, and a foundational pillar of their regional economic identity. The landscape itself has been reshaped by this plant, creating a unique agricultural tapestry that is both a tourist attraction and a national treasure. This infrastructure of light represents the transition of Vietnamese farming into a modern era, where technology and tradition work hand in hand to overcome nature's limits. Nature still plays its vital role, as nocturnal pollinators are drawn to the brilliant white flowers that only open for a few hours under the stars. Knowledge is power in the orchard, and every farmer is a scientist, all observing patterns and adjusting their methods to achieve the highest possible yield. There's a deep beauty in the harvest, a sense of completion that only those who have worked the soil can truly understand and appreciate. As we leave the warmth of Binh Thuan, we travel north, where a different kind of red heralds the start of another legendary agricultural harvest season. In Canada, the awakening of the maple forest is the first sign of spring, a period known affectionately to the locals as the sugaring season. Tapping the trees is a delicate operation. The hole must be just deep enough to reach the sapwood without harming the long-term health of the tree. This clear liquid is the lifeblood of the forest, carrying stored sugars from the roots up to the branches to power the growth of new leaves. Modern maple production uses vacuum systems to gently pull the sap from the trees, a technology that has significantly increased efficiency while protecting tree health. The forest becomes a living laboratory, with miles of tubing acting like veins to collect the essence of the maple trees and transport it safely. Sustainability is the core philosophy here. Producers only take a small percentage of the tree's sap, ensuring the forest can thrive for centuries to come. The destination of all this sap is the sugar shack, a place of tradition and hard work where the transformation into syrup finally begins to happen. The process is simple but demanding. The sap must be boiled down to remove the water and concentrate the natural sugars into a thick, golden syrup. Many traditional producers still use wood fires, believing that the gentle, consistent heat creates a more complex and superior flavor profile in the final syrup. But it takes an incredible 40 liters of raw sap to produce just 1 single liter of pure maple syrup, a true testament to nature's concentrated power. Precision is key. If the syrup is too thin, it will spoil, but if it is too thick, it will crystallize into sugar inside the bottles. Filtering reveals the true beauty of the liquid gold, a translucent amber liquid that glows with the captured energy of the Canadian spring sunshine. The harvest is also a celebration. The tradition of making maple taffy on snow is a beloved ritual that connects the community to their heritage. It is the taste of the forest, a pure and natural sweetness that carries no additives or preservatives, only the essence of the maple tree itself. Each bottle is a piece of art, graded by its color and flavor profile, from the delicate golden syrup to the robust and dark varieties. This product is Canada's gift to the culinary world, a versatile ingredient that has found its way into kitchens from Montreal to Tokyo and beyond. Though work in the sugar shack often continues through the night, as the sap flow depends entirely on the unpredictable fluctuations of the spring weather. The perfect conditions are freezing nights and warm days. This thermal cycle is what creates the pressure necessary to move the sap through the tree. Even in this traditional industry, technology has found its place, helping producers manage vast areas of forest more effectively and with less waste. The relationship between the producer and the forest is one of mutual respect. They know that their livelihood depends on the health of these giants. The sugaring season is short, often lasting only a few weeks, making every drop of sap collected a precious commodity of the Canadian wilderness. The versatility of maple is incredible, transformed into various textures and forms, each carrying that unmistakable earthy sweetness that defines the Quebecois palate. It is a flavor that brings families together, a culinary tradition that marks the end of the long winter and the beginning of new life. The biodiversity of the maple forest is carefully preserved, as a healthy ecosystem produces the most consistent and high-quality sap year after year. The vibrant red of the dragon fruit and the deep amber of the maple syrup are both symbols of a successful harvest and a healthy land. These two products, though different in every way, share a common bond. They are the pinnacle of heritage agriculture in their respective home nations. In Vietnam, the shift from old incandescent bulbs to modern LED technology has revolutionized the industry, reducing electricity consumption by more than 60%. These lights are tuned to specific wavelengths that the plants love, maximizing growth while minimizing the environmental footprint of the entire agricultural operation. Solar energy is now being integrated into many farms, allowing the sun that shines all day to power the lights that shine all night. In Canada, reverse osmosis technology is used to remove water from the sap before boiling, saving massive amounts of energy and fuel in the process. This pure water, once part of the tree's sap, is recycled back into the farm's operations, creating a closed-loop system that respects the forest's resources. Forest management in Quebec is strictly regulated. Every producer must follow guidelines that protect the soil, the wildlife, and the long-term tree population. Certifications like Global Gap are essential for Vietnamese farmers, proving to the world that their dragon fruit is grown with the highest safety and sustainability standards. The organic movement is growing in the maple industry, as consumers increasingly seek out products that are as close to their natural state as possible. Rigorous testing is a standard part of the process, yet ensuring that only the cleanest and healthiest fruit makes its way to the international dinner tables. Traceability is the new standard. Consumers can now know exactly which farm their syrup came from, creating a direct connection between the forest and the buyer. Digital agriculture is empowering Vietnamese farmers, giving them the data they need to make better decisions and reduce the use of water and fertilizers. These weather stations provide localized data that helps farmers predict pest outbreaks and optimize their lighting schedules for the best possible crop results. Drones are now the eyes of the maple producer, allowing them to cover huge areas of rugged forest terrain in a fraction of the time. This technology doesn't just save time. It ensures that the sap harvest remains efficient and that any issues are fixed before precious liquid is lost. While modern processing facilities in both nations are designed to preserve the natural quality of the products while meeting the most stringent global health regulations. Research and development are the engines of the future, ensuring that heritage crops can adapt to the challenges of a changing global climate system. Soil health is just as important in the forest as it is in the field, as the mineral content of the earth directly affects the flavor of the syrup. Education is key. By sharing knowledge and best practices, the farming community in Binh Thuan is building a more resilient and sustainable future for everyone. The tradition is kept alive through the youth, who learn to respect the forest and understand the value of the hard work that goes into every bottle. Integrated pest management is becoming the norm, using nature's own balance to protect the crops and maintain the health of the surrounding ecosystem. The maple industry is a guardian of the forest, providing an economic incentive to keep these vast woodlands standing and healthy for future generations. Every new plant is a commitment to the land and a belief in the enduring value of this unique and beautiful tropical heritage crop. These products are ambassadors of their nations, carrying the stories of Binh Thuan and Quebec to every corner of the global food market. The pure, natural colors of these products are a reflection of the clean environments and the careful processes used to produce them. Heritage agriculture provides the foundation for culinary excellence, offering ingredients that are unmatched in their depth of flavor and their cultural significance. As we bridge the gap between these two worlds, we see that the challenges they face and the passion they possess are remarkably similar. Behind every fruit is a human story, a life dedicated to the rhythm of the seasons and the demands of the soil and the weather. These hands have weathered storms and droughts, yet they remain gentle enough to handle the delicate blossoms of the green dragon fruit plant. In the cold north, the producers are also the protectors of the forest, carrying a deep wisdom that can only be earned through years of experience. His labor is a dance with the winter, a test of endurance and patience that is rewarded with the first sweet drops of the spring sap. Community is the heart of agriculture. It is the shared laughter and the collective effort that makes the hard work of farming worthwhile. Family bonds are strengthened in the shack, where the secrets of the maple are passed down from father to daughter in the warm steam. There is a profound generosity in the farming life, a
There we
desire to
go.
share the
The
fruits of
gold.
one's labor with the world and welcome
Well, that
others.
warms you right
In
up.
both cultures, the harvest is a time of connection, a moment to pause and appreciate the bounty that the land has provided to them. The next generation of farmers is bringing new ideas and technologies, but their core values remain rooted in the traditions of their ancestors before them. They understand that they are part of something larger than themselves, a cycle of life and heritage that spans across the centuries and the continents. She is a living bridge to the past, a reminder of the resilience that has allowed this community to thrive in the face of many challenges. He is an artisan of the forest, a man who knows the voice of the trees and the secrets of the fire and the sweet sap. These are the faces of heritage agriculture, the people who work while the world sleeps and who find beauty in the simplest of nature's gifts. Their sweat and sacrifice are the invisible ingredients in every dragon fruit and every bottle of syrup, the true essence of their hard-earned national pride. As the day begins anew, the work never truly stops. It only changes its form as the seasons continue their eternal and beautiful slow dance. In the end, these two journeys find their destination on the same global table, where the diversity of our planet is celebrated through its unique flavors. When we taste the green dragon or the liquid gold, we are tasting the story of the land, the climate, and the people who nurtured them. The light of Binh Thuan and the snow of Quebec are parts of the same beautiful puzzle, a global heritage of agriculture that sustains our souls today. The forest reminds us that we are only temporary visitors, and our duty is to preserve these wonders so they can continue to thrive long after. Across the oceans and the mountains, agriculture remains the ultimate bridge, connecting humanity through our shared need for food and our love for the land. The future of our heritage lies in the hands of those who understand its value today, and ensuring that the green dragon and liquid gold never disappear. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Dang Kep of heritage agriculture. May we always cherish the food and the hands that provide. This program was a tribute to the farmers of the world. Respect the land, honor the tradition, and celebrate the incredible bounty of our natural world.